look at this sentence, what's the subject?
Blue box.
Blue box is. And what's the verb?
Is.
And if we look at this blue box, what's the noun?
Box.
Box. So this box is a noun. And what is blue?
Adjective.
Adjective. Good. And this is an adjective because it describes
No.
the box. So remember, an adjective describes a noun, right? So the blue box is open. Which box?
Blue box.
The blue box. So the adjective describes the noun. Okay, exactly the same question. I want you to talk to your partner. Which box is open? But when you answer the question, try to use next to. So just talking to your partner. Which box is open?
Next to marks. The box is opened next mark.
Good. So we can say the
Is
box.
open.
Which box?
Next to
mark.
Good. I'm going to add this. The box that is next to mark
is open.
is open. Good. So now, if we look at this sentence, what's the main sentence? The main sentence.
The box is open.
Okay, the box is open. So what's the subject?
The box.
The box. And what's the verb? Is. So exactly the same, right? The box is. The box is. But now we have this. Good. The man who. Sorry. But do this one for now. And smile for the camera.
Just question.
Good. So in this sentence, what's the main sentence?
The man is on the street.
And what's the adjective clause?
Who is
Good. Keep going.
the car?
The car is on the street.
The car.
The car that is the street is from Germany.
Good. Yeah.
Car that is on Germany. Is on the street. The car which is Germany.
Good. Who is a subject? Whom is an object. Excellent. So if we look at this sentence, the man who is from Germany is on the street. What's the main sentence?
The man is on the street.
Good. And what's the subject? The man. And what's the verb? Is. Excellent. And what's the adjective clause?
Who is from?
Good. Who is from Germany. And in the adjective clause, what's the subject?
Who?
Who. Good. And what's the verb?
Is.
Is. And what does who mean?
Man.
The man. Excellent. So you can see who is acting as a subject. Similarly, what's the main sentence?
The man is on the street.
Good. So subject, verb. What's the adjective clause?
Who I saw it.
Whom I saw yesterday. And in the adjective clause, what's the subject? I. Good. And what's the verb?
So.
Saw. And what's the object?
Who?
Whom. And what does whom mean?
The man.
The man. So in this case, this means I saw
The man.
the man. Good. So you can see who is acting as a subject
The man
and whom is acting as the object.
is object.
Good. So who subject, whom object. Okay, similar, if we look at that, that is for people or for things?
Both.
Both. Good. And that can be a subject or an object?
Both.
Good job, both. So you can see that can be for people or things, and that can be a subject or an object. So same thing. Main sentence, the man, the car is on the street. What's the subject?
The man
And what's the verb? Is. And here's the adjective clause. That is from Germany. In this adjective clause, what's the subject? That. And what's the verb? Is. And what does that mean? The man or the car. Good. So that can be a subject. And here the adjective clause is good. And in this adjective clause, what's the subject? I. What's the verb?
So.
Saw. So what's the object?
That.
That. And that means.
Man.
So again, that can be a person, man, or it can be a thing, car. And that can be a subject, that is, or that.
Both.
Both. Excellent. So same thing, the car, subject. So exactly the same. Which is from Germany. What's the subject?
Which
Which, what's the verb?
is
Is. And here, what's the subject?
I.
What's the verb?
So.
Saw, and object?
Which.
Which. So you can see which can be for things, and it can be a subject, which is.